Good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, so here I'm going for the sharing.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Very good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hope, good afternoon, children. So I think you can see a bank reconciliation statement PDF on the screen. It's
Yes,
visible.
yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. So here you can just go through the theoretical part, which I have already completed. Uh, by we have also done with the reasons for the differences in the cash book as well as in the passbook. Now let us today start with, right, how to prepare the bank reconciliation statement. I have a question, so let us first select the question. So here we have the short ones. So I'm not going to take up the short ones right now. So let us directly start with an essay problem, and that too. So okay, we try to frame our own question instead of going with this. Let me have a Excel sheet here. Okay, so instead of this, let us go to the yeah. So here, now first you need to understand how the bank reconciliation statement has to be prepared. Now as you have come to know that there are two different balances. One is according to the cash book and the other one is according to the passbook, right? So whenever the bank reconciliation statement has to be prepared, we usually prepare this particular statement to find out the bank balance as per the passbook so that the same can be disclosed in the balance sheet while preparing the financial statements, right? So now it so happens that when a particular problem is being given, okay, the first question what you have to see for, or the first information what you need to look for over here is what is the balance which is being provided. So here I have to say the question number one is, okay, the balance, what is the nature of the balance, given. Now when I say what is the nature of the balance given here, there are two different balances as I said. One is the cash book, the other one is the passbook, right? So apart from this, the cash book can be favorable or it can be unfavorable, like overdraft, right? And the passbook also similarly can be favorable, also be unfavorable, right? So now favorable means it's an ordinary balance, as you all know. Unfavorable means it's an overdraft balance. So if suppose for example the cash book balance is being given, we need to find out the passbook. If the passbook is being provided, we need to find out the cash book, right? So if the cash book is being given, we need to find out the passbook, and if the passbook is being given, we need to find out the cash book. So let's see the format now. Reconciliation statement. Whoever has done already in the intermediate must be having some knowledge about how the statement has to be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
Statement as on a particular date, because it is always to be prepared as on a particular date. So according to that date which is being provided, right, we need to write down the date here. So as on a particular date, followed by, okay, here we are going to write down below this bank balance. Bank balance as per, okay, as per, either it can be, okay, before this, first let me put this as particulars. By the amount. So here we need to have actually two amount columns. And the other one for the outdoor. Okay, then next we have next at followed by. Okay, now coming to the format of the cash book followed by the format of the pass. According to the cash book, right? The debit is to be called as receipts. The credit is to be called as payments. Bear in mind. Then here the debit is to be called as the withdrawals, and the credit here is to be called as deposits. Right? So this is a rough cash book followed by the passbook. Done. What's the difference? Now, for example, if I say bank balance as per a given book. Now, let us understand whatever the differences which we have discussed in the previous class. Let us go with the cash book, right? Over here, so I'm taking the bank balance as per the cash book as some uh, 20,000 rupees, right? Now the first transaction, so here I'm just going to write on the transaction number 1. The transaction is checks issued, checks but not presented for payment 5,000, right? Now here what you have to understand is whenever you are going through a particular transaction which is being given, so these transactions are nothing but the reasons because of which there is a difference in the cash book balance as well as in the passbook balance. Now, whenever the BRS has to be prepared, you should always focus on the starting point. Now, what is our starting point? Our starting point is the cash book. So, therefore, you have to find out the passbook. Okay? Starting point is the cash book. So, therefore, we need to find out the passbook. So, cash book, we need to find out what is the passbook. Okay, starting should be always on to the left side. What is that you need to find out should be on to the right side. Okay, so now as you know, there is a favorable balance, right? So favorable in the sense what we have 20,000 cash in our bank account. So in case if you are withdrawing from the bank, what happens? Your balance decreases, and in case if you're depositing into the bank, the balance increases. So it's as simple as that. So if you just look into the cash book here, 20,000 we have it on the receipt side, right? So if you're receiving anything, the balance naturally goes up, and if you're paying anything, okay, if you're making any payment, the balance comes down. So for the receipts, the balance increases. For the payments, the balance decreases. Similarly, here in the passbook, towards the deposits, the balance increases, and towards the withdrawals, the balance always comes down. And this is what exactly happens if there is a favorable balance, okay? As per either it can be a cash book or either it can be a passbook, right? So now here what did I say? Checks issued but not presented for payment. Now I hope you all must have understood what is the exact meaning of this checks issued but not presented for payment. Can anyone just come forward and tell me what exactly this means and how the effect of this following transaction to be given in the cash book?
Ma'am, decrease in cash flow.
Okay, where is that you are going to record this?
As per bank balance, as per cash book in less payment side.
Yeah, so as per the cash book, this has to be recorded onto the payments side. So if I write down to the payments side, 5,000 rupees, because already I have 20,000, right? So from 20,000, if I issue a check, I have to record this in the cash book onto the payments side. So what will happen to my balance here?
It will decrease.
It will be less. So my balance is, yeah, less. And what is the balance in the passbook?
Increase.
Increases. So it will be high.
Add.
Okay, now you should follow a simple, it is a sort of a formula, I can say. So just look at the book which you are going to, find out, because here we are going to find out the passbook. If the passbook shows more, or, if the passbook is higher, okay, you just have to add it. If the passbook is less, you have to decrease it. So the formula here is lower to higher, we call it as lower to higher is always add. Lower to higher is always add, and higher to the lower, okay, is always sort of switch off the mic, children, please. Someone's mic is on, which is creating a disturbance.
Kushveer. Kushveer, ma'am.
It's Kushveer. Kushveer. Yeah. Right. So let me come back here. Okay, now did you all follow? Now, because the cash book is showing less balance and the passbook is showing more balance, we need to find out the other book. So when you have to find out the other book over there, okay, you need to increase the balance. So how we are going to increase the balance? By adding it. So under the additions, okay, it will be mentioned as checks issued but not presented for payment. So as I told you also, how there will be various reasons, okay, for which the checks sometimes may not be presented for the payment. So what do you mean by checks issued but not presented for the payment? Now for example, I have issued a check to Kushveer, 5,000 rupees. He has to go to the bank and withdraw the money, but still he didn't go to the bank and he presented the check. So that is the meaning of this. Checks issued but not presented for payment. So checks issued but not presented for payment, because of which, okay, the cash book is less. Now why the cash book is less? Because already this particular transaction is being recorded in the cash book. Now because already it is being recorded in the cash book is showing less balance and the passbook is showing more balance. So because you are going to find out the passbook over here, you have to increase the cash book also, or you have to reconcile. I mean, when you are preparing a reconciliation statement, under that you need to add the balance. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going with the next one. Checks. Okay, received. Checks received. Okay, where do we write when you receive the checks first?
We write it in the passbook.
Receipt side.
Receipt side. Receipt
We
side.
write it in the receipt side of the
Cash book.
cash book.
Cash book.
So now please all of you, okay, bear in mind that whenever the checks are being issued or whenever the checks are being received, the first record will be always to be given in the cash book only, because when you issue, immediately you write in the cash book, and when you receive also, okay, when we receive, immediately what we do, we have to deposit them in the bank. So once you deposit that into the bank, immediately you make an entry in the cash book. So checks have been received, okay, and deposited. I'm changing the sentence here. Checks received and deposited, but not credited. Credited in the passbook rupees 10,000. Now, what's the meaning of this? We have got the check, okay? We have received the check, but these checks, have also been deposited into the bank. So once it has been deposited into the bank, what do? We write it onto the credit side debit side of the cash book, isn't it? So once it has been written onto the debit side of the cash book, what happens to the balance in the cash book here? The balance in the cash book
It increases.
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 But whereas it is still not being credited in the passbook. So credit in the passbook means what? It is deposit, right? That means still the bank has not collected the money on behalf of the check. That means there is no entry here given in the passbook. Now tell me which book is showing more?
Cash book.
So if the cash book is high, right, and the passbook is low means less,
Low.
right? So what you're going to do if it is high to less,
Less.
that is lower to higher to the lower,
We have to less.
you have to less, right? So in the reconciliation statement here you are going to mention this as checks deposited. So everything means the same. So checks have been received but not deposited is also the same. Checks received, deposited but not credited also means the same. So please do not get confused with okay, these different statements. Okay, the meaning of the statements is always the same. So checks deposited but not credited. Deposited but not credited. So therefore credited in passbook. If you want, you can also mention that passbook. Here it is 10,000. Okay. Is it clear with everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Children, is it fine? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to the next transaction here. So what's the next transaction? Now let us take it as customer. Concentrate. A customer directly deposited a bank rupees 2,000. So customer directly deposited in the bank. Okay, how much he has deposited? 2,000. So first what you should understand, okay, if by reading this particular reason, you have to first understand in which book it was being recorded first.
Passbook.
Passbook.
Very good. It was recorded in the passbook. So therefore what happens? Now direct deposit means it is onto the deposit side. So because of this deposit, what is happening to the balance here in the passbook?
Increases.
Increases. So it's higher, right? That's higher. Now which book is less?
Cash book.
So it is lower. So cash book is lower and the passbook is higher. So what are you going to do? Lower to the higher, you should always
Add.
come to this and write it as direct deposit by customer bank. That's it. So the amount over here is 2000. Okay. The next we have bank has paid. Concentrate now. I'm talking about bank. Bank paid insurance premium of rupees 1500 as per standing instruction of the customer. Now what is going to happen here? The bank has paid insurance premium of rupees 1500 as per standing instruction of the customer. So where this has been recorded first?
Passbook.
Passbook.
Very good.
The passbook.
Now because of this,
Debit side.
what happened to the passbook here?
Decrease.
It decreases.
So it here it is lower, right? And which book is higher?
Cash book.
Cash book.
Now what you're going to do? Higher to the lower?
Less.
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 Ma'am.
Insurance premium paid by the bank. Right? Then next we have bank charges. Debited. So you should understand debited, credited also. Bank charges debited in the passbook. Rupees 20. Tell me where it got recorded first.
Passbook.
Withdrawal.
1 second, children. One second, children. 1 second. Okay, children. So the bank charges recorded in the
Passbook withdrawal.
Passbook.
So which book is less?
Passbook in with cash book is less.
Passbook.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Passbook is less and the cash book is
High.
High.
high. So what you're going to do now for this?
Less.
Left side we have to write.
Right? Now you can just make out by yourself what all you are adding and what all you are deducting. Okay, and one last transaction I would like to give. Interest collected by the bank. Interest, okay, instead of collected, I'll say credited by the bank. Okay. If it is credited on which side of the passbook?
Credit
Deposit side. Credit.
Deposit side.
Debit side.
Deposits. So here if the bank is collecting 100 rupees, what is going to happen?
Increases.
The balance is increased or decreased? Increased. So again the passbook is high and the cash book is low. So what you're going to do? Lower to the higher?
Add.
And
Add. That's it. So whatever you are adding, okay, like 5, 6, 7, 7,100 to be added here. So 7,100 and the total of these two is 27,100. From this you are going to minus 11,520. So if you deduct this, what's the balance left over? That is to be called as
15,580.
balance, as per
Passbook.
1,000,
580.
15,000. Okay. I think we have up to 250, right? Our class is up to 250. One second, I just have to make a move from here. I'll continue in a while. I think this is your last class, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Just
ma'am.
just give me 2 seconds. Okay. I will just shift myself to the next room because I didn't know that the exam is going to be conducted in a while. And in the meanwhile, all of you just go through the problem and try to understand the transactions. Then we'll discuss one question from the PDF. Okay, children? Okay, I'm back. Yes, so any doubts in this? I will just keep the
No, ma'am.
ఎప్పుడది రేపు రేపు మధ్యాహ్నం కదా
వెళ్తావా వెళ్తావంటే నేను క్లాస్
Is it for POM or is it for ఇది HBA HBA అయితే దేనే కదా
వెళ్తావు కదా అయితే నేను చెప్తా తీసుకుంటాను
I'll go. Okay, so no doubts, right? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now the similar procedure has to be followed even if you are doing a problem, okay, wherein the bank balance as per the passbook is being given, right? Now let us assume that instead of this cash book, okay, we have passbook here. Okay, what I do is I try to copy the same thing. Right? So if this is going to be the passbook, what happens? Everything becomes reverse. Like for example, if the checks have been issued but not presented for the payment. So what will happen if the checks have been issued and not presented for the payment? First, it will be recorded in the cash book, and because of which what happens, the cash book is less and the passbook is more. I'm repeating once again, the checks have been issued but not presented for the payment. What happens here? The cash book will be less and the passbook will be more. Now here we are going according to the, right, according to the right. Not tell me the yes, children. Can you all, any one of you? Yes, anyone?
Ma'am, can you
Breaking, ma'am.
repeat the question? Your voice was
Here
breaking.
itself. Okay, sorry. So, see, it's already here. Look into the transaction number one. Checks issued but not presented for the payment. And here the balance is as per the passbook. It's not as per the cash book, it is as per the passbook. So again, we need to add, need to also minus, right? So just let
Will less, ma'am, I think 5,000.
less, ma'am. I think 5,000. Okay. First you just try to explain me how it has to be treated first. Checks issued but not presented for the payment, so it will be recorded first in.
First in the cash book,
Okay.
then as we are doing for the passbook, the cash book balance will be lower and
Yes.
the cash book balance will be less and the passbook balance will be more.
So as you are going according to the passbook, right? So we are going according to the passbook to find out the cash book. Now the cash book is less, right? Or lower, I can say. And the passbook is higher, high. More or less also you can use the terms. So passbook is more because there is no entry for this particular transaction, whereas the cash book is less. So higher to the lower, what you're going to do?
Less.
Less.
Less. So less. So just see over here what we did in the previous one. What we did here, we have added. Why we have added? Because we went according to the cash book. Now what we are doing, we are going as per the passbook. So the same transaction will become reverse based upon the balance which is being given. So now you should understand that whatever has been added over here will become deduction here, and whatever has been deducted here will become additions here. So if you try the problem, on this basis, did you all follow?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what I will do is I will try to share this to you all in the WhatsApp group. So for today, everyone is going to write up the transactions given and also prepare the bank reconciliation statement, and find out the balance as per the passbook. Can you just tell me what is the balance as per the passbook here? You got some balance, right? So balance 15,580, no? Right?
Yes,
I have
ma'am.
entered. So here what I'm doing, I'm changing it to 15,580. So if the balance as per the passbook is 15,580, the balance as per the cash book should be 20,000. Then you are absolutely right. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So for today, the homework is complete the following, the problems, and write up neatly the bank reconciliation statement. Clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have really followed, definitely you will be able to do. But if you have not followed, I cannot really help you all, because I think in the previous class also many of you did not attend the class, right? Just